You cannot force a man who does not want to be a father to be a father. Stop forcing these men. And that's what you got to understand as a side chick. The Next Door Podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door Podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you. Because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Guys, oh my God. So first of all, the first thing I want to actually say is I am not drinking any alcohol till Christmas. Yeah. So Bestie Cocktail is not going to come back till Christmas or even New Year because I am on a diet. I'm on a diet. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of water, a lot of water. I am using the diet that's in the Baddie Blueprint. I am doing that with a combination of a liquid diet as well. So I was going to go back to taking amphetamine, but I felt like I lost more weight doing the diet that was in the Baddie Blueprint than taking amphetamine. Like in the Baddie Blueprint, I lost about like 25 pounds in a few weeks, like quickly. So I want to go back to that. I'm proud of myself from how I looked from the beginning of the year to now, but I just want to be a little bit more slimmer, like just a little bit more slimmer. And when I get there, chef kiss, you know what I'm saying? Even though the stomach is flat, but you know. And also, I want to say this, right? Before we even get into today's episode or whatever, I want to say this. I dislike when people make certain comments on my post. Like, for example, when I go live, and I do have a problem where sometimes when I'm speaking too fast, like I stutter. Like it's not even like I stutter, but I repeat my sentence. Like I'll be like, okay, I'll try to say something, but the thought is coming out so fast that I stumble on my word, then I want to say it again. So I saw a comment that was kind of quite alarming. Somebody has said, oh, that yeah kills me. First of all, I'm gonna keep saying yeah. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't care. I don't care who likes it. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's a part of me. I've been saying it off camera. I like saying it, right? And I'm pretty sure the people who saying it's annoying eventually will start being like, yeah. They'll eventually start saying it. But that's besides the point. So then somebody else comment was like, oh yeah, the yeah. And then someone said she needs to work on her speech too. And this, it kind of like, it bothered me a little bit. It did bother me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It did. And the reason why it bothered me is because this, like now I understand why some people are so uncomfortable with being their self online. You didn't even pay attention to the message that I said. You're too busy worried about my speech because I was trying to make sure that my sentence was clear to understand. Pretty sure if you guys listen to my live recordings, I do like, repeat myself or like stop and try to like take a break because I am learning how to not speak so fast. And it's a New York thing. A lot of girls in New York, a lot of people in New York, we speak very fast. We try to get our thoughts out, and I don't want to say it's a New York thing, but how you speak in your speech has a lot to do with where you're coming from. And in New York, we do be like, da 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 da. When we're telling a story, da 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 da. That's one of the comments that really bothered me. I get a lot of comments about myself, but that bothered me a bit because it's like, damn, now you're going to make me be insecure about the way I speak. But I ain't Bestie Next Door and I don't give a fuck who like me. I'm going to speak how I speak. That's me. If you don't like me, there's always somebody else, right? Hello. Enough of that chit chat. I got enough water today. I didn't really drink a lot yet. I'm still at 9 a.m. and it's still morning time, so let me just drink. So without further ado, first sip. Woo. Yeah, that wasn't a first sip. That was I needed it. It was water with lemon. Now, on today's episode, we're talking about side chicks. Now, this is going to be more of a ranty type of episode. There's no direction. I will be bouncing from different topic to topic when it comes to this conversation of side chicks. Now, disclaimer, I do not condone being a side chick, and I am not telling you to be a side chick. Disclaimer, okay? Because don't fight me. We're just having a conversation. Bestie Next Door. I don't judge anybody. I don't care. So, and if you wanted to talk to me like privately or one-on-one, just get the Baddie Blueprint or the digital blueprint because I like to make sure I'm offering more value. I'm getting to the point where I don't want anyone having just a one-off call with me and they don't have any other value. So I want all of you guys to join the WhatsApp community. With the Baddie Blueprint, you learn about leveling up. With the digital blueprint, it includes the Baddie Blueprint plus how to start your digital business like real estate, stocks, all these things. And you get access to speak to me on WhatsApp. So anytime you can talk to me. And I that's why I stopped taking one-on-one one-on-one calls because I feel like I just want to provide more value. Like I want to build a community. I want it to get to a point where we are like hundred thousands of women and we're like, oh, what city are you guys in? Oh, you guys are in Miami, guys. Who want to go to Miami this weekend? That's what I want it to be. I want to build a community. So that's why I stopped taking one-on-one calls. If you really want to have access to speak to me, just join the WhatsApp community. And you could join the WhatsApp community with the entry fee of the Baddie Blueprint or the digital blueprint. While I would highly suggest you guys to get the digital blueprint more because it has everything. It has another community as well. Brooklyn is the owner of DBA 1 and 2. I do have contact with her. Her community is all about, finances, digital products, real estate. She has a whole bunch of different teachers too as well, like certified teachers that teach you about taxes, stocks, all these things. So I highly suggest you guys to get that. Anyways, now, side chick. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this very clearly. If you are going to be a side chick to a man, you must first of all know your place and know what you want. There's no reason why you are a side chick to a man and you are sitting there being loyal to him knowing that he has another woman at home. It makes no sense. If you're going to be a side chick, that doesn't mean you're off the market. You're not off the market. Yeah. So just because you're his side chick doesn't mean you can't be somebody else's main chick. Once you find that guy, you kick that other guy to the curb. Because some of you are so comfortable being side chicks and then you, in your mind, become so delusional to say, oh yeah, I'm going to take the place of his wife or I'm going to take the place of his main girlfriend. First of all, you got to start thinking to yourself that, okay, if he can do that to her, then imagine what he can do to me when I'm his main chick. I don't even want to be his main chick because clearly he can't even treat his main chick right. So some of you be thinking, oh, you're so special, your kitty cat is so sweet because once he gets inside your kitty cat, he's not going to want to do you wrong. Remember, karma has no favorites. And my old videos years ago, and when I was talking about side chicks, I be seeing people write comments like, oh, yeah, but he left his wife for me. He this and that. I'm his wife now. We're married with kids. Best to believe, he has a side chick too. Karma doesn't have favorites. I think people just don't understand that. So when it comes to being a side chick, do not be comfortable. You have to first of all have an objective. Okay, ideally, you don't want to be a side chick, but if you so happen to be a side chick, have a plan. Do not be stupid and say, oh, I'm going to fall in love with him. He's going to love me. My cookie's probably better than his wife's, or my cookie's probably better than his girlfriend. Like, oh, well, he left his wife. No, he didn't leave his wife. His wife probably left him. Clock it. I need you to understand, if you're going to be a side chick, you can't have in your mind that you're going to be committed to that guy. You don't owe him any commitment. You are single. Side chick does not equal in a relationship. Side chick equals I'm still single and I could do as I please. But of course, you're not going to make him feel like that. Of course, you're going to make him feel like, oh, he's the only person. But in the back of your mind, you already know that you're not going to allow this role of being a side chick to stop you from finding your potential husband. Hello. I'm always say it as it is. Now, in contrast to some of you that are currently in a relationship and you found out your man is cheating on you, he have a side chick. There's different, let me bounce off of that because there's different levels of cheating, right? I consider the worst type of cheating is having another relationship with another woman. That's the worst type of cheating. Like being emotionally invested, making sure she's good, caring about her, caring about her bills. That is like a slap in the face. But there's different types of cheating where a guy is texting a girl that's flirting. I wouldn't really be too upset about that. Now, if you are a main chick and now you find out your man has a side chick, you can't be stupid. Don't be stupid to say, oh, well, I'm going to leave him. I'm leaving. Do not be stupid. You cannot have no labor laws. No labor laws. I'm going to tell you this quote because I always say this quote and I'm going to say it again. A proud woman cannot be wise, and a wise woman can never be proud. When it comes to cheating, you have to have in the back of your head that, oh, I'm not going to have labor laws. Even though she's enjoying or whatever, I'm going to also enjoy too. I'm also going to enjoy too. I'm going to make sure I get my piece of the cake before I walk out the door. How would you leave a relationship all because you're proud of like, oh, no, I can do it myself. I'm going to start over. You're leaving a whole cake for the side chick to enjoy. And now you're starting over with a broken heart, broken pockets, broke. God forbid. Even though you make your own money, it doesn't matter. You need to recoup all the emotion, all the physical, mental effort you put in that relationship. Stop allowing men to get away scot-free, trick you out of getting your guilt money. Because some of them know like, oh, she's too proud. Good. As long as she's proud, she's making it easy for me. No, you're not making it easy for him. No. You need to recoup. No labor laws. You can't be putting all that energy into a guy and then walk away because you're too proud. That's why I say a proud woman can never be wise and a wise woman is not proud. You have to make sure that, okay, no, he has to pay for this, he has to pay for that, he has to pay for that before I walk away. You need to make sure he's dry as hell. So his side chick is even like, you don't got no more money? Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, everybody's leaving him in the dust. Yeah. yeah. You got to be calculated. You're playing chess, not checkers. Now, on the other side of you being a side chick, do not be a problematic side chick. Do not be a problematic side chick. Do not be calling this man phone late at night thinking, oh, well, I need help. He needs to come and help me. You are not his girlfriend. You are not his wife. He does not owe you that. Some of you side chicks get so confused in thinking that, oh, well, I'm a side chick, but he still needs to be there for me. He does not need to be there for you. You're only there for a good time, not a long time. So when you're in trouble, don't think in your head like, oh, I'm about to call him because I'm his side girl, so let me call him. He got to come and help me. He doesn't owe you that. You're not his wife. You're not his girlfriend. He does not owe dropping what he's doing to come attend to you. No. That's why I'm telling you, as a side chick, you are still single. So you owe nobody loyalty until they make you their girlfriend. So although you're a side chick to that man, that doesn't mean you can't be a main chick to another guy. And now once you become a main chick and you're ready to be loyal and committed, you dump that guy. Because again, he's already showing you his character. He's already showing you he doesn't owe nobody loyalty. If he can treat somebody else like that, what makes you think you any special? And some of you be like, oh, well, but the girlfriend is a headache. The wife is a headache. So what happens when you become a headache? When you're a side chick, you got to start counting your blessings. Like, you know what? Damn, I'm happy I'm a side chick. Let me just play my role, play my position, get my little $50K, $50,000, $20,000, $10,000 and keep it moving, because I wouldn't want to deal with that kind of man anyway. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes, yeah, some side chicks can be some men karma. And it could be the woman's karma too as well, because she probably snatched somebody else's boyfriend before. And now her man having you as a side chick, you're her karma. So everything is all a cycle. Everything's all a cycle. Everything's all a circle. But one thing you should learn from this episode is you should not be willing to be a side chick. You are worth more than just being somebody's side plate. Why would you want to be that? You want to be the full entree they pay for. You want to be the main dish that these guys pay for. You don't want to be the side cauliflower with the side peas. You shouldn't be willing to be the side. You should want to be the main. But if you so happen to end up the side, you can't be a side for too long. You got to start looking at your watch like, okay, what is he going to do for me? And if he's not doing anything, next caller. Stop allowing your emotions to cover your eyes. That's how these men be keeping you girls side chicks for years, because they use emotion and love. No, you can't love. No. As a side chick, you need to be emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent. You need to have your plan and stick to your plan. Stop allowing these men to make you feel like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. They start using love to cover your eyes, and then you forget your objective. And then before you know it, you're 3-4 years down being a side chick when you could have been married, had your own relationship. Don't allow being a side chick to prevent you from becoming a wife. Hello. And I want to say this too, before I close this topic and read the dilemmas, because I don't even want to make this too long, because I don't want anybody to think I'm condoning being a side chick. The most silliest thing to do as a side chick is to get pregnant and decide to keep it in hopes that you're going to keep that man. Silliest thing to do. You are wasting your time, your energy. Yes, children are blessings. Yes. But why walk into a hole that you know is there? Because now when you're pregnant, you already know that now he's not going to want to be there. He can't be there because he has a wife, he has a girlfriend, and he's not going to leave. He's going to look at you like, well, I told you I didn't want it. And as a side chick, if you end up pregnant and you tell him I'm pregnant and he's not happy and he's not like, oh my God, I'm going to leave my wife or I'm going to leave my girlfriend. If he's not giving you the impression that he's going to be there, remove it. And if he tells you I don't want it, remove it. Stop forcing men to be fathers. That's the problem with a lot of women. A lot of women are forcing men who don't want to be fathers and then be upset at when they're not there. But he told you from the beginning he didn't want to be a father. Stop forcing them. If a man tells you no. All right, cool, no problem. And if he tells you no and you decide to keep it, just know you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it because, oh, he needs to be responsible. You got to be responsible too. You got to hold yourself accountable. A lot of women don't hold themselves accountable when it comes to their body. Hold yourself accountable. Yes, it takes two to tango, but you have the final say so. You should want to have a kid that the father wanted. You shouldn't want to have a kid by a man that did not want to be a father. He didn't want to be a father, so he's not going to be there. What do you expect? He told you he didn't want it. You decide to keep it, and now you're trying to force him. You cannot force a man who does not want to be a father to be a father. Stop forcing these men. And that's what you got to understand as a side chick. The moment you get pregnant, you should not think to yourself, oh my God, should I keep it? Like, I really love him. No, you got to be very logical and honest and say, okay, am I financially ready to do this? Am I okay with being a single mom? Am I okay with that? If I'm okay with that, go ahead. But if you know you're not okay with it, do not go through with it and then get mad that he didn't leave his wife or leave his girlfriend for you, because you already knew what the game was. You know what the game is. Play the game the right way. Have a plan, have an objective. Okay, in the next 6 months or the next few weeks, I'm done with this. I just want to make sure I get this, that, and I'm out of here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Hello. Have I ever been a side chick? You know what? I've never been a side chick willingly. I've never knew. And when I found out that I was a side chick, bitch, I was out of there. I was like, oh, fuck no. What? Do I look like the cauliflower and peas that nobody want? Nah, I'm a full steak. So personally, me, I've never willingly been someone's side chick. I remember this very vividly because I was talking to this guy, and this is when I was bartending. I was single. So me, at the time, I was single. I was talking to different people. Just because I was single, it didn't mean that I was sleeping with everybody. I just had different people I was talking to that was doing different things to me. I was a bartender. You know how it is when you're a bartender bottle girl, right? So I really like this guy. Really like this guy. And see, being Aries man is a no for me. Hard no. Hard fucking no for me. Hard no. Every time I get into a relationship with an Aries man, it always goes sour. So anyways, I was just so attracted to him because he was tall. He was, he was just cute. Like, he was brown. Like, I personally, my type is guys that are like either my complexion or lighter, a nice brown or like a little bit lighter, not too light, but just like, and tall. Like, you got to be tall. So he was tall. He was just cute. Like, I was a bottle girl, so people knew me, and he used to come to the spot to see me. He'd give me money. Bestie gonna. Oh, I'm always gonna mess with the one that's always gonna give me some money. So, 2 times this happened actually when I was a bottle girl. The guy that I just mentioned, and there's another guy. The other guy was chocolate. He was tall. Like, I'm talking about, he's not the regular 6 feet. He was like 6'5", 6'6", mad tall. He was Haitian, so he was blood too. He's like the hood guys, whatever. He was a thug, whatever. He used to always come see me too. I remember one time he came to see me. He was giving me money, tip me, whatever. His girlfriend fucking came in the club and was shouting and was dragging him out. Bitch, I was looking at him. I was like, oh, so you know what confuses me the most about men? And I'm not going to say, I'm going to say some. You know what confuses me about some men is this. How the fuck do you have so much time for your side chick? So for me, I'm like, I didn't even know he was in a relationship. He told me he was single. Like, we always spoke on the phone. He was telling me, I'm coming to see you today with my friends. We're going to buy these bottles, hold the section. Like, we was always talking. So in my head, I'm just thinking, how did you have time to always be in my face and always be there for me? And then you had a girlfriend. So it was a whole thing. Like, she dragged him out the cup. They was fighting in the club. Bitch, I was just looking out the window, looking at him like, and I don't have my lashes on today, so I got pretty big eyes. So my eyes, I was just looking at him like, I was trying to mind my business because I didn't want her to come, you and the females is upset. She's like, why the fuck she keep looking over here? That's the bitch you fucking. I didn't want her to, what I'm saying? I didn't want to be included in that because this is my place of work. This is where I'm making my money. So I don't want to be included in any drama. But she just was yelling at him like, so who's the bitch you talking to? I heard you talking to some bartender. Bitch, she said, I heard you talking to some bartender. But I was like, that's when I was like, damn, girl, that's crazy. I wonder who that was. It couldn't be me. That was one guy. I'm really not a problematic babe. So once you start bringing drama to me and it start being too dramatic, I don't have a problem cutting people off. I'm the queen. Like, I am the queen of cutting someone off. I'm the queen of next caller. Next caller. I am the queen of that. So of course, next caller. I'm like, no, next caller. So then this one now, I liked him. He was like from the St. Vincent or one of those places, but I really liked him. And I didn't know that he had like a girl he was talking to. I knew him for a long time that was working in the next shop. And I'm like, how I found out that was his like main quote girl was because he would come to where I'm working, right? And then just give me an attitude, like just attitude out the wall. I don't know if she maybe like heard we was talking or she maybe has seen like our Snapchat messages. I don't know what the fuck. But she just come to my shop, she just come to my bar giving me attitude. Oh yeah, can I have? And I'm like, babes, I'm not serving you. I don't know who you think this is, but it's not giving that. And she's shorter than me. So if I really want to thump her, I could thump her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't fight over men, and you should not be fighting over any guy. Because the moment you start fighting over a man, he will embarrass you and sleep with the girl you beat up. So I already know better than that. So I went to a party and I was really like, I really liked this guy. I was demonetized. I really liked him because he was good too. He used to eat like really good. Like he was an eater. Like the singer was an eater. So then, I went to a party and then I saw them together, and then she was giving me like she was cutting me the weirdest eye, cutting me eye. So once I seen them together, and then he didn't want to say hi to me when she was with her. Like he didn't want to be like, oh, what's up, like hug me, and oh yeah, come to my table. When he didn't do all of that, then I already knew. I'm like, oh, that's his girl. And he was looking at me, and he was looking at me in a way where he was hoping that I wouldn't come up to him and say, oh, what's up? He was hoping. But again, I keep it P. I know the game. So once I seen that he was on that type of time, I read the room. Once I seen he was on that type of time, I was like, you know what? I'm about to say nothing to him. He's clipped. In my head, clipped. He still wrote me like, hey, oh, sorry, clip. I didn't want to hear it. Clip, cut him off. And that's my little story of me being a side chick. So I'd never really like willingly been someone's side chick. I've always just like, I didn't know. And when I found out and I started seeing they trying to do the whole shuffle thing, I'm out of there. And I think the problem with a lot of side chicks is this. They feel like they can't find another guy. But when you know that you just that girl, and you know like I'm more than a side, then you don't have a problem cutting people off. You don't have a problem next caller. You don't have a problem with that. But I feel like the most side chicks that stay side chicks for years, they don't feel confident in themselves to become a main chick. I think that's what it is. They don't feel like another guy would want them. So they're just like, you know what? I'm a side chick. I'm going to just stay a side chick. Eventually, he's going to see my worth and make me a main chick. I think that's what the problem is with side chicks. They become very delusional. Like, they're very delusional in the head. They just get lazy. They get comfortable with just being side. And then they start trying to be the main. And it's like, oh, well, I'm sharing my man. You should not want to share nothing with nobody. Because somebody's husband is not your husband. Somebody's boyfriend is not your boyfriend. Hello. So let's get into some dilemmas. Hey, bestie, I'm in AZ. I'm technically 33. He's married, no kids. Hi, I just saw one of your clips. I need to leave this married man. Of course, I have feelings for him. It's been 5 months, but I need to leave him. I cannot continue having anxiety all the time because of this man. I was a wife once, and I got cheated on too. How can you help me? All I know, I need to leave him because he has me the palm of his hand. So married men are so good at being boyfriends. I just don't understand. They're terrible at being a husband, but they're so good at being a boyfriend. I don't know how that makes sense, but it just makes sense. How I would tell you to leave him alone is by just like you have to do something to make him want to leave you alone. So it's very difficult because he's making you feel like he's there for you. And I'm pretty sure the reason why you don't want to leave him alone is because you're 33 and you probably feel insecure about dating. Like you probably feel like, okay, I'm 33, so this is my fate, this is my fate. But I think the only way for you to like leave him alone is to start dating other people. And I can tell by your message, just because he has you at the palm of his hand, you're probably loyal to him. You're probably very, very loyal to him because like, you know what, this is, in your mind, you're like, it's like he's married, but then you're still like, this is my man. So what I would suggest is for you to just go on dates. Start going on dates, because when you go on multiple dates, you're going to find someone that's single and that's your type. The only way it's going to be easy for you to move on from him is when you find somebody else that's better than him. So let's read the next one. The next one is, hi, bestie, I'm 20. I have been watching your videos for some time now, and I must say I really love them, but there is this issue bothering my mind. I need advice. Please keep me anonymous. So I went to his place, and unfortunately, I met his mom, and that was the very first day I met her, but she asked if I was the girl she saw the other time. I know you fucking lying. I know his mom is not messy like that. His mom is messy. My jaw is to the floor. Because why his mom did that? She knew. I got confused because that was my first day meeting her. I asked him about it, what his mom meant by that, only for it to spark an argument between us. And this has brought about a rift between us. And it's been a whole week now. He has not texted. What do I do? Girl, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. It's clear as day that he has another girl that he's talking to that he probably likes even more. And most times when a man is guilty about something, the easiest thing for them to do is start an argument, because they know that when we women get in an argument and we're emotional in the argument, we forget about the subject at hand. So that's why men love to like start like it sparks an argument like, what you talking about? She didn't even say that. What do you mean? They try to make you feel like you're crazy, but you know exactly what you heard, you know exactly what his mom said. And that's why I always tell you ladies to be emotionally intelligent. And because when you're emotionally intelligent, like when a man tries to divert the conversation, you know, like, no, I'm not emotional. I'm very logical. I'm thinking before I speak. We're talking about this. When it comes to arguing with a man, you have to stand on the topic because men are so good at manipulating the situation to make it about you. So you have to stand on it. So he knows what he's doing. And his mom is messy as hell. So if I were you, why would you even want to continue dating him? Like, his mom already have a favorite. His mom is letting you know that I don't know who you are, but the other girl is my favorite. I don't know you. She's indirectly let you know, like, babes, he got another girlfriend. I don't know if you knew about that, but babes, he got another girlfriend. So if I were you, I wouldn't even want to entertain that. I would take my L. I would just take my L and say, you know what? Nah, I'm not fucking with him. Like, it's going to hurt and it's going to take time. That right there is like the ultimate disrespect. When mommy starts spilling tea, when mommy starts saying, oh, I thought you was the girl from the other day. What you mean? Mommy knew what she was doing. Let's read the next one. Hey, Bess, I need your advice. There's this guy I'm obsessed with, and I'm not sure if he feels the same way about me, but I know he has feelings, but not that deep. I don't know what to do because he doesn't even give me attention. No phone calls, no nothing. So that's the answer. What you asking me for advice for? So, yo, you guys be wanting the wrong man to be obsessed with you. How do I make the guy who doesn't like me be obsessed? No. I want you guys to hear how that sounds. Hey, bestie, how do I make the guy who does not like me be obsessed with me? Does that make sense? Energy you're using into trying to make that man who does not like you be obsessed with you, you literally can put that into yourself and put it into making some money. Nobody likes money anymore. Everybody just want dick. I gotta start asking these questions. Nobody want to make money anymore. Everybody just want dick. Next. I had enough. This is the next and the last. Hey, bestie, I just turned 26. I have been dating this guy for a year now, and he has cheated on me several times, but I still forgive him because I love him. Now I have been trying to build the trust, but he just keeps building up the insecurities. Like, I don't feel comfortable when he goes to work or sit out with friends. I want to walk away, but he keeps helping me financially with studies. I just need help. I want to regret all that hurt he caused me, and I want to find myself back. All right. And she told me her name. Her name is Harmony. All right, Harmony. I'm going to say this to you. When it comes to forgiving a man for cheating, you have to, first of all, forgive yourself. And you have to get to a point in life where you become very confident. And I can say this from experience because sometimes when you forgive a man for cheating, you won't trust him when he go to work. You're not going to trust him when he's out with his friends. But you have to understand something. You can't control anyone besides how you feel. And I think that when women start understanding they can't control a man, I think the more easier and peaceful you will be at the decisions he decides to make. Him cheating was his decision. It has nothing to do with you. And I think that you have you may have an insecurity with yourself because you feel like, oh, he's probably going to see a girl he likes outside. He's probably going to see a girl he likes at work or a girl he likes when he's out with his friends. He's living his life. He has made the choice to live his life, and you should make the choice to want to live your life. Yeah. And that's the best advice I can give you. Then focus on yourself. And it sounds so cliche, like, all right, I'm gonna focus on myself. But when I say focus so like wholeheartedly on yourself, and it's gonna be a progression. It's not gonna be overnight that it's gonna you're gonna be over it. It's gonna take time. But the more you redirect your focus and put it within, the better it's going to be. And you're going to get to a point where you're so confident that it will be easier for you to walk away when he messes up again. And he's not even going to want to mess up again because he sees you're at your highest peak of confidence. Let me tell you guys something. A man hates to see when you leave him and you're better than when you were with him. They hate to see it. So when you're becoming better and you're getting to the point of walking away, he's not going to want you to walk away. Now the ball's going to be in your court. And it's very energy draining to be focusing on what a man is doing instead of focusing on your goals and aspirations. And it sounds so cliche, but I'm going to give you the best advice because it's happened to me. And although I did walk away, but confidence was what made me walk away easier. Confidence. And I keep stressing it because when you are confident as a woman, you're not going to think of cheating as, oh, what's wrong with me? You're going to look at it like he's the problem. Like he's not disciplined enough for me because I already know nothing is wrong with me. I'm physically looking good. I keep up with myself. So nothing is wrong with me. You're just not disciplined enough. And it's going to be very easier for you to say, you know what? I'm walking away. And cheating hurts, but it does hurt less when you are confident. When you are like at peace with yourself and you're confident inside, it literally does hurt less. Start looking at it like, So this is what you decide to do? All right, cool. Well, clearly you don't value me enough because now you already know I'm getting ready to walk away. But before I walk away, where's my guilt money? Where's my guilt money? Hello. You got to get to that point. So that's the best advice I can give you. And if you really want to like shift into that, like that confidence, you want to just have a community of women to talk to, and you just want to like, get to that point. I highly suggest you to get the Baddie Blueprint. Again, the Baddie Blueprint is that entry level to just have access to the WhatsApp community. And if you're more so like, oh, I want to also start a business as well, then get the digital blueprint. Again, both of them comes with the WhatsApp chat. Hopefully I get to see you in the WhatsApp. And the quote of this episode is, a proud woman is not wise, and a wise woman is not proud. Hello. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or whatever audio platform you're listening on, thank you for listening. If you're watching here on YouTube, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and you guys already know the rest. Until we meet again.